Welcome back to Stardew Valley. I am your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment below. We have got episode 8 of our Joja route, our Joja route playthrough coming up here. It's going to be the 15th, which is a Monday. It's a lovely day outside. What are we going to do today? I don't think there's anything on the calendar. We got $1,200 that we could spend if we wanted to, but I don't really know what we would spend that on. It's a sort of bad luck day today, which kind of stinks. Alright, we got some parsnips. Look at our strawberries coming in over there. That's what I'm talking about. Check the mail. Hello, dear. I know you're just getting set up as a gardener, but I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. When summer arrives, your spring crops will all die out, so plan ahead. Granny Evelyn. So Granny is reminding us that our crops will not grow beyond the season if they are a single season crop. So our ancient fruit will survive into summer, but the rest of our crops will not. So you have to be careful when you plant crops toward the end of the season. Like cauliflower takes 12 days. So today is pretty much about the last day we could plant some. And I think we will do that. But we'll see. I need to... I could probably go ahead and just sell the... Yeah, we're going to just... Actually, you know what? How many... Okay, so I have 2 parsnips in there. I'm going to go ahead and just sell these in here. Because I've got enough cash to go ahead and buy more from the Joja Mart if I want to. So, there's no sense in me going into Pierre's just to sell him that little bit of... parsnip supply. So anyway, we're going to go ahead, we'll water the crops, and we're going to, account for the spaces where I'm going to put down some more cauliflower. Now, when we get to summer, I'm going to tell you right now, our field is not going to be as haphazard as this one. We're going to have a lot more uniform crop plantage. Because I like symmetry, and we are getting very little of that so far. But also, we're going to do some things to kind of spruce up the farm a little bit. We're going to put down some pathways. I don't know if I have anything planted right there, so we'll just put something there just in case. In fact, remind me to bring an extra cauliflower. So 7. No, I sold 7, right? How many did I sell? So you can pull out the last item that you put in. So I sold 7, plus there's one spot right there. I'll go ahead and just pick up that scarecrow for a second to look and see if there's anything. Okay, so I need 1 more, which would be 8. Right? Okay. So you go in there. I don't need a scythe. Why don't we go cut a few trees? I have an idea here. We're actually going to go kind of down this way a skosh. Actually, I don't like this lone tree out here because it's just going to spread more seeds. Did I put water in Cooper's bowl? I don't think I did. Poor little guy. Hey, buddy. Ooh, there's coral over here. Squirrel. Did I give him water? No. I don't think I did, but there's water in there, so that's all that matters. All right, this tree I'm going to get rid of because I don't want it spreading. Now, I want to come... Oh, it's salmonberry season. Did I didn't even check the weather, did I? Holy moly. So... Come on back up here. Now I know what we're going to do today. Sorry, a little scramble-brained apparently. I thought I looked at this. So in weather, it's going to be beautiful tomorrow. I know I saw that, but I didn't click on this. So living off the land. It's salmonberry season. All across the countryside, their bushes are teeming with juicy little berries, and they're free for the taking. Harvesting them is a great way to earn some extra cash. Now, while he's kind of right, you can get some extra cash from this. But what you can also get is a whole bunch of energy real quick. One salmonberry is 25 energy, which is the same as a regular chub. So, if we run around and get a whole bunch of salmonberries, they don't sell for a whole lot. But we can get a bunch of them, and they can be a decent source of energy for us for a little while. So that we are definitely going to do today. But first, let's just cut down a couple of trees, I suppose. Actually, I'm not as worried about cutting down trees at the moment as I am my plan. So what I want to do is go down here. In this general area down here, I'm going to try it. Well, I need to get those stumps out of there, but I want to have a tree farm. And I was thinking about doing it down here, but I don't know. We'll have to think about it. But somewhere on this farm, we're going to plant a whole bunch of trees using maple, oak, and pine seeds. Because, A, they just kind of look nice, and B, eventually they'll give us a source. How much have we sold? Oh my gosh, not even 10K. Anyway, eventually they'll give us a source of lumber. We'll just cut down a bunch of them if we want to. Also, there's a good chance that one of them might turn into a. Let's put some stuff away here. So I'm going to leave that behind. Wait, what am I doing here? Yeah. So we'll bring, you know what? I could probably hang on to these things now. So we'll do that. But anyway, pretty sure I can sell the coral and the mussel, or the oyster. That'll give me 3 of each still, which is fine. Wait, I think I need to go see, where is it? Holy moly. Yeah, I need to go find Leah and give her a flower. So we'll put one away for now. So boom, boom, and sell those. Now, we're going to head into town. Oh, wait. No, we're not. Not quite yet. Because I see you up here. Now, I should point out, since we got to level 4 foraging before this day, level 4 foraging gets you an extra berry whenever you shake them loose from a bush. So that is huge come salmonberry season. You know, it doubles your intake of salmon berries. So, oh, and hang on, we're not done quite yet. So we can come over here from the bus stop and look at that. Some bushes that we can harvest. So a lot of people forget about that little area or don't even know that it's there because you just never go there. Right? You just kind of see that tree blocking the road and you, for whatever reason, don't think, hey, I wonder where that road goes. It took me a long time to realize that that area was over there when I first started playing. And that's totally understandable. Alright. So, we're kind of coming into town first. We sell a few over-the-counter medicines at the clinic. Feel free to stop by whenever you're feeling exhausted. Don't overdo it as a farmer. I'm tired. Let's take a little break. Sitting down, y'all. Is Maru here? Nobody's at the clinic. Now, okay, let's look at the calendar since we're here. Nothing for a few days. Pam's birthday coming up. I really feel bad about missing Vincent's birthday. Poor little guy. Emerasmodius Wizard needs a iron bar for potion making. 360G would be pretty decent cash. I don't think I even have enough iron to make an iron bar yet. There's Leah right there. Nice. They do look, the trees do look nice. And, skadoosh. Let's give her a gift too. Yes, I am sure. And we'll say hello to old Pierre. I don't even really know why I came in here. Just kind of a habit, I guess. Welcome. If you're looking for seeds, you've come to the right place. Oh, there's a new backpack for sale that would give me 12 more slots, but it costs 10,000 bucks. We do not have the funds for that. So, we're gonna, I guess, kind of, well, I see you over there, Salmonberry bush. I'm not, didn't really think out my strategy for, like, the best way to sweep the entire map, and get salmonberries, but whatever. It's pretty much all we're gonna do today, so, ooh, I thought that one was gonna fall in the water. So, anyway, let's go check the beach for some forageables while we're down here. Yeah, an oyster, a mussel, a clam. I'll bet you there's some coral over by the tidal pools. We're going to end up with a lot of stuff by the time this is all said and done. And unfortunately, we may end up doing this again tomorrow. Just because it's kind of nice to load up on salmonberries. Yeah, we got a lot of forageables out of this expedition. My ear is itching like crazy. I don't know what it is, y'all. It's this headset that this left ear always itches. It's bizarre. I'm kind of new to this town myself, but I really feel at home. I moved here only a year before you. Lots of people moving to this town lately. Gunther's new to the town. Elliot. I don't have anything to give Gunther. And since you can't, like, befriend Gunther, not a whole lot of reason to go in there. We'll come in and say hi to Clint. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Yep, I'm a blacksmith. Father was also a blacksmith. Grandfather was a blacksmith as well. Bet you can't guess what my great-grandfather was. Should we say one of these? No. A blacksmith. How'd you know? Oh, Clint. A lot of people hate on Clint like he's a creeper. I don't think he's a creeper. He's a little bit awkward. But ain't nothing wrong with that. Ugh, my head. So Pam's hungover. Wait, we need to go in there and buy some seeds. Hey, farmer. Dude, I have a name. What's that all about? Alright. What did I say? 8? Boom. Let's, can we go see about a membership now? How are you doing today? Membership is now available. Ooh. For a fee, of course. So you gotta sign up. Oh, and another thing. Mayor Lewis promised if anyone else joined up, he'd let us turn the old community center into the Jojo Warehouse. Isn't that wonderful? So it's only 5,000? I was thinking it was more than that. I would like to join, but I can't. But we'll be able to join soon. Let's go say hi to Shane. He's on the job and he won't talk to us, but we can at least get credit for, I think, an interaction there. Alright. We're going to swing up to the north. Let's go hit Abigail first. Not hit. Like, you know. Not, well, I could have gone to say hello to Miss Evelyn, but whatevs. We got foraging to do. We're going to cover... God, my computer is running super choppy. And I don't know why. Like, I'm posting another episode at the moment. For the... Not for this series, but for my other series. Let's sit on that guy. Can I move? Man, it'd be awesome if you could, like, hit left and right and it would rock back and forth. Ay, ay, ay. They should make things like that, but that are for adults. Because I'll tell you what, if you've ever been on one of those, as you kind of like started to approach the weight limit, they're way more fun then. Like, man, you can get that thing swinging back and forth, where it's like touching the ground on the way back. And then it's like, way over the weight limit for this. I'm afraid I'm going to break it. I got to get better about reading some of those interactions. The reality is they're like the same over and over and over. So if I miss it now, I could catch it later. And I'm sure that I've probably read it at some point previously. So it's not like I'm not getting to read it. It's just that you're not getting to read it. Oh, did we ever get the slimes to get into the... Nope. Oh, yes, we did. So we can go in here. So, journal updated. Now, see, it just went away. We still need to do that. Build a coop, and then, yeah, that's probably not going to get done. But like, hey, come back when you got something to show me, kid. He's just chilling. So, here's where monster eradication goals. And there are all these lists, and they're keeping track of how many of these certain things that you've killed. And when you do, you get a reward, and you talk to that dude in the chair right there. Or you can come here and buy weaponry of certain kinds. You can buy footwear, you can buy rings, and more will unlock the more we do in the mines as far as getting deeper and that sort of thing. We're not going to buy any for right now. You can also sell this guy stuff that you get in the mines, like slime, stuff that you collect from killing creatures. You can sell that dude. We're going to check down here for salmonberry bush. There's one. So we're at 58 salmon berries. Now I can't get that one over there because the bridge is broken. We should see about getting Joja Mart to look. There's a box up there, but I can't get to it. Oh no. Anyway, we should see about getting the Joja Corporation to fix that bridge for us and for the city. What do you think? I wonder, is Linus home? Hey man. The crisp air of the wilderness is all I care to know. Cool. Another leak. I might set a new personal record for items foraged in this playthrough because I have been foraging a lot. Oh, almost missed a couple here. See, I struggle with color, so and red and green are the ones that give me challenge. So I can see the berries on there, but like if I'm not looking at them and I'm just using my peripherals, it's a little harder for me because it does sort of blend in. Sort of, but not really. Oh, let's go ahead and plant the cauliflower seeds while we're here, because we're cutting it close. Where is the other one? There it is. It's 9 o'clock, and we haven't even gone to Cindersap Forest yet. So it's going to be cutting it close to get home in time for bed, y'all. Especially as slow as my dude is. So we'll say that it takes, an hour to get home. So I need to be on the way home by, like, I wonder if we're going to level up today. Probably not. We need to be on the way home by about 11 o'clock. Unless, oh my gosh. If I level up my foraging skill, we'll be okay. But if I don't, then we gotta, oh, come on now. I guess I probably could have cleared some of that stuff out, but it's okay. Ooh, look at the horseradish over here. 2 of them. All right, we're gonna head like over to the right here. Get this area down the middle so that if we miss anything, we basically just miss the very southern edge of Cindersap Forest for foraging. But when I get over here, I'll look and see one more time if I made it to level 5 foraging, because if I did, then I can go ahead and head south and stay up until 1 before we head home. Where are we at? Still level 4. Dang it. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't go up a level. But it's okay. Last one over here. Did we do it? Nope. It's okay. What about this one? Will this do it? Nope. Nuts! That's alright. The only area that we missed was down there where like the spring onions were. So we'll maybe see about going down there tomorrow. I'm going to try and clear this path out a little better. There we go. We are a little bit late getting home because I didn't do what I said I was going to do. But we have some energy already, like, still saved there, which is enough. Let's just do that for now. Okay. Now I have extra leeks. And I got a couple of horseradishes, so we're going to keep the goldies, and we're going to make 2 batches of spring seeds to sell. Keep another urchin, keep another mussel, and keep that. And now, boom, boom. You know what I need to make? Is some sap. I don't have a whole lot of use for sap. Let's make, we need to make some fertilizer from the sap. I think I said I need to make sap. I don't need to make sap. I need to make fertilizer. And I need to remember that I have fertilizer and use it. I am the worst at that. We got 114 salmonberries. Not terrible. Actually, it's pretty good, I would say. But we could have had a few more if we would have gotten down to that bottom right corner. So, anyway, let's head to bed. He's already asleep. Good night, buddy. Little doggy like that, I would have picked him up and put him on the bed with me. All right, so we made almost 1,500 bucks there. Pretty good day. What do we need for the... We need 5,000 to get the Joja membership. But before we do that, we need to have some extra cash laying around, because if I spend all my money to do that, I'll be out of money. I feel like I'll need some additional cash. Does the Joja membership get me discounts or anything on the groceries? All right, so the spirits are in good humor today. What did it say it was going to do tomorrow? Oh, man, I picked up a plant. I didn't mean to. We'll put it back down. Okay, so I think it was right there. Or no, I think it was there. It looks better there. All right, we got a cauliflower. No, don't eat the cauliflower. I think that's all of the crops, though. Now, what I'm going to do... Ooh... I don't know if I can plant another cauliflower today. They take 12 days to grow. So I think it would be done on the 28th. So what we'll do, we have to swing by Pierre's. I'm going to save this cauliflower so that I have 2. Is that... I mean, we've got 2 of everything else, except for kale. But, whatever. Not a big deal. Let's just keep it. Dear neighbor, I hope you're feeling settled into your new home. I am writing to let you know that Pierre's store is now selling fertilizers. Why don't you swing by and see if you can afford a few dozen boxes or so? Funny you mentioned that, because I just made a few dozen boxes. And it's like, what is that timing all about? Like, is Pierre spying on me? And he's like, oh, he is crafting fertilizer? Ooh, he wants fertilizer. Maybe I can sell him some fertilizer. So, Pierre is a scoundrel. Spying on me in my farming operation. Alright. Um, so I think I can get like this row or this grid right here, maybe. Yeah, let's go. Get a refill. Now that grew up, but it doesn't. If I hover over it and it gives me a plus sign, that means you can harvest it. There was no plus sign, so I know I can't harvest it. Looks like I have another kale right there, so we should be good on the kale savings. I'll just put one more into my chest whenever the time comes. Alright, crops are watered. I do need to try and remember to go pick up one cauliflower, and that's what we'll plant there. It's only $100, so if it doesn't grow, then whatever. But that way we will know. I feel like if if it says it takes 12 days, you add that number to the day on the calendar, and that's when it's ready to harvest. But like, there's always confusion about that. Like, does the first day, the day you plant it, does that count or whatever? So you could plant it on the 17th and it would work, but I think it's the day plus however many it takes to grow it. All right, let's put the watering can. Well, you know what? Let's just hang on to it. It's no big deal. Now you'll notice, well, this is normal, but there will be different plants with salmon berries on it today than there were yesterday. And it's because they immediately, they'll respawn overnight, and it's 3 days of salmonberry season. So I won't probably get as many today because I, really thinned out the supply yesterday. Like, I'm not even going to go over to the area to the left there by the bus stop because there's probably not that much there. But whatevs. Now, again, there was nothing on the calendar today, so we have a little bit of freedom as far as how we want to go about things. We're going to be a little bit less thorough with our salmonberry sweep, but, really the only reason I'm thinking about doing that is because I kind of want to get back to the farm and work on a little bit more cleanup, cutting trees and such, and I'll have a ton of salmonberries to eat in order to make that more doable, because I'll have lots of energy, or at least lots of supply for energy. Oh, it's Tuesday, so she's going to work out. Speaking of which, so when before COVID, both of our kids went to, there's a big Baptist church down the road that has like daycare and such, and preschool, and after school care. So that's where our kids were going for the most part whenever they needed to be watched because we were working or whatever. Well, with COVID, wait, was there a leak down there? There sure was. Man, barely spotted that. Anyway, with COVID, whenever the schools started to reopen, that daycare was not requiring the kids to wear masks, and we just weren't super comfortable with that. So we put our youngest into, there's a Catholic school down the road, so we started sending her there. I don't even remember where I'm going with this. But anyway, no, I do. So she started going to this Catholic school for preschool, and they had an auction the other day for fundraiser, and we bid on some stuff. When there's an auction like that, it's for a good cause or whatever, so we're fine bidding on stuff that we don't necessarily need, or we know it's not maybe even worth as much as what we're paying for it, but whatever, it's for a good cause, so we do it. Well, for a while, my wife and I have been thinking about getting bikes to ride, because that's what you do with bikes. So anyway, there was a bike, I think it's a Schwinn, I can't remember, but just a typical 7-speed bike or whatever they are. So we put in a bid on it, thinking it's probably a $300 bike, And I think I don't even remember what we bid. We probably bid like 150 or up to 150, you know, and we got it for $100. So I went and picked that up today, and pretty sure I might go for an old bike ride after work today. Be nice. The weather in Knoxville has been tremendous the last few days. All right, so we can donate this to the museum, but now you see like our energy's getting low, so just sit here and eat a fair number of these, and it fills it up slowly, but it fills it up. What's weird too is like, okay, 25 energy is what it says when you hover over it, right? Well, sometimes it only gives you 24, and I don't understand that. Like if you watch down there in the bottom left, I saw one a second ago that said 24 energy. It's like, what's that about? It's supposed to be 25. All right, I think I can get... That's going to be... Yeah, one more should fill me up. There you go. All right. I'm going to cut a few more trees, and then we're actually going to go down to Cindersap Forest and look for... Oh my gosh. We're going to look for salmon berries. I really need to think about how I want to lay out my farm. This area over here is the biggest concern or question mark because it's where I had my coops and barns in my other playthrough, but I'm not going to put them here. So I could put like fish ponds, maybe a couple of fish ponds. I'm not going to have a ton of fish ponds, but we'll have some. And anyway, we'll put some fish ponds. I'm thinking maybe my tree farm could go up there. But then I don't really know what to do that area in the kind of bottom left there where there's a little pond and it's like the wooded area. I just don't really know what to put in there. So I could use some ideas. I might have a little like picnic area. We set up a little table and chairs and campfire and whatnot. Since we're down here, I might as well start cleaning up this area. The more you clean it up, you know, the more it keeps it from spreading. Because believe it or not, these rocks will actually reproduce. I feel like there's something there that's blocking me. Yeah, and there is. What is it? There. There we go. But if you don't get these things, they actually reproduce. Which is ridiculous. Like, how does a fallen branch make more fallen branches? But it's just a game, so deal with it. Did I get all the salmonberry bushes? Oh, I should show you that log up there. Eventually, we're going to cut that guy, but we need a better axe to do so. And if you cut that log, it gives you access to what is known as the secret woods. So we will get there eventually, and then we'll spend a fair amount of time there because in the secret woods there are stumps that you can chop for hardwood, and they respawn every single day. I can't remember. I think there's 7 of them. But I don't remember exactly how many. But it's a decent, you know, steady supply of hardwood. So, all right, we'll get that. Now we kind of want to swing back down. And it's 6 o'clock already. Cripes. I didn't go get a cauliflower to plant. Ratsa-fratsa. Because now I'm not going to have anything to put there. I already put fertilizer down. It should still stay there. But now I can't plant cauliflower there. I screwed up and didn't go to Joja to test my theory of which day is the last day. In fact, I'm going to look at, there's an app called the Stardew Valley or Tracker or Valley Tracker. I'm going to look at spring 16. It will tell you the last day. Yeah, today is the last day you can plant cauliflower if you want to harvest it before the end of the season. Now, the only way that that changes is if you have like a speed grow, which makes it grow faster. But the Valley Tracker app is nice, and it's what I use in my other playthrough to really like make sure that I'm keeping up with things that I need to do each day. Um, Basically, it's a calendar, and each day it says, oh, it's Friday. That means the traveling cart lady is coming to town. Let's see if the Hat Mouse has any more hats to sell. A watermelon band. Interesting. And okay, so we got the straw hat already. We're wearing it. So there you can see like the list of hats that he sells will, man, dropping into the water like that. Some garbage. So our salmonberry supply is pretty good, honestly. Like that's, and I still have a fair amount of spring onions back at the homestead in a chest, I believe, that I could eat should I need to. So we're doing okay for sources of energy. And for the most part, we've done a pretty decent job about using the most of the energy and time that we had available to us each day, even though we haven't been like super efficient with that usage because we're just kind of winging it and not really obsessing with productivity. So it's all good. We're going to really have to start kind of thinking about farm aesthetics and stuff because I do want to really put a nice plan together, or not necessarily a plan. Basically, I want the farm to look awesome when it's done. We're going to have some things that you would think would exist on a farm that size. Like, I'm not going to have 17 barns. Nobody does that. We're not a commercial operation, y'all. This is a family farm. So we might have 2 barns. We might not. We might have one of each. We might have 1 barn and 1 coop and then just mix up the animals that we put in there. We'll see. Yeah, see, I forgot to plant something there, and I feel bad about it. All right, let's go like that. We got 500 wood. We can start thinking about things to do with that. Got a bunch of spring onions. That's a lot of leeks, too. I have more leeks than I have daffodils. That's crazy. All right, come over here, right? Go like that. Oh, I have an iron bar. I could have given it to the wizard. I don't think he's still open though. Dang it. I would have done that. I didn't realize that I had it though. Oh well. So tomorrow we're gonna go to see Clint, get him to bust those. We'll go to the museum and drop that off. Plus maybe we'll get something from that we can drop off at the museum. But I will sell these 2 spring onions for a massive payday. Y'all, it's going to be crazy. We're going to be rolling in dough. Ain't nobody going to be able to recognize us because we're going to just be rocking into Pelican Town like... Not really, though. That might have made us like 25 bucks. But that is going to do it for this episode. So if you have not done so already... Actually, you know what? We still got a little bit of energy. It's only 10 o'clock. I'm going to hurry up, come down here, and try and cut a couple of trees and keep clearing out this stuff. A little bit at a time, y'all. It's a process. All right, and then let's just kind of go like this. Pick up all that stuff that we just cut down. All right, good enough. Let's go. Now I gotta go empty this stuff back out again. So, boom. Nope. And boom. Now see, we have a decent stash of acorns and maple seeds. We're not getting any pine cones. They don't put a lot of pine cones on your farm, which makes that kind of harder. So we'll have to really make an effort around town, and especially in Cindersap Forest, to start cutting down some trees to get some pine cones. Because we want to have a decent tree empire. But I don't know. We'll kind of think about how we want to do that. Doesn't need to be massive, really, now that I think about it. I want it to be aesthetically pleasing. So we'll have to kind of think about how we want to do that. But we'll start working on that in the next couple episodes. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. So if you have not done so already, please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment below, watch how much money we make this day, and we'll see you next time.